Yeah, how's it going?
Pretty good. How are you?
I'm alright. Okay. So I think the lesson plan was just like explore new things, yeah?
Yeah, pretty much.
Cool. How'd the games go?
They went pretty well. I was playing a Brian player that was interesting to play against.
What made it
It,
interesting?
um, he was doing a lot of strings at first, and just wasn't ducking. So I closed out one round by I think I landed 4 shining wizards right after one after another. He just wouldn't duck, and he was like pressing.
Wow.
And then he started adapting, so it was kind of fun.
That's cool.
He was using a lot of Brian strings I'd never seen before, like was it 1-4 extension?
Oh, I got you.
So
I made an open
cool.
lobby when you're ready.
Oh yeah, thank you. Yeah, there we go.
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament 7. Feng. Get ready for the next battle. Round 1. Fight. KO. Round 2. Fight.
Oh,
KO.
nice, that was fast.
Round 3. Fight.
That not 17?
I thought it was 15. We'll see. Check it out. Might have been late.
KO. Round 4.
I don't know why I thought I blocked that down 4.
Fight.
Oh, what? Oh, what a parry. No, I hit 1+2. Oh my god. Nice.
Lose.
Hang down back 3 is -15 exactly. Yeah, so you gotta hop kick that.
Okay. That's kind of brutal.
Yeah.
Get ready for the next battle. Round 1. Fight. KO. Round 2. Fight. KO. Round 3. Fight. KO. Round 4. Fight.
Fuck.
Oh man.
Oh no!
Oh, I messed up the tombstone. That's all right.
Bend it.
It happens.
KO. Final round. Fight.
Oh no. Nice. Alright, run it back.
Get ready for the next battle.
Whoa. What happened?
Round 1. Fight. KO. Round 2. Fight.
Oops.
KO. Round 3. Fight.
Oh, I got caught in the crouch dash. Ooh. Ooh.
I'll take it.
KO. Round 4. Fight.
Nice.
KO.
Oh, that does so
Final
much.
round. Fight.
No way. Oh my god. Nice.
KO.
That was spooky.
Yeah, that was a good comeback.
Get ready for the next battle.
Sorry about that.
Round 1. Fight. Round 2. Fight. KO. Round 3. Fight. KO. You win. Get ready for the next battle. Round 1. Fight.
Oh no. Okay, that lasted super long.
Round 2. Fight.
Nice low fader.
KO.
Mac 3 is.
Round 3. Fight.
I'm more scared of it than I should be, I think.
Yeah, it's an annoying move.
That was unintentional.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
I ducked because I thought you were doing 440 too. Nice.
Oh.
You lose.
I thought you were doing crouch dash.
That's
1
probably.
plus 2.
I mean, obviously it won. But probably not the best answer if down Mac 3 is coming out a lot.
Yeah, no, I definitely understand that. Down forward 4 probably should have been the play there, but that's okay.
Not the end of the world. End up winning.
Right.
Just, that's what you would lose to. Is the move I've been doing a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament 7. Kazuya Mishima.
But it's cool. You're feeling. It seems like you're pretty comfortable in DK again, which is cool.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
One thing I used to struggle with a lot and was definitely sort of exacerbated by switching characters a lot was like getting caught up in small situations,
Round
like
1.
like the Feng poking, like just getting overwhelmed.
Yeah, but
And
you know what your character can do. It's a bit easier.
yeah, oh man, I can't talk and play at the same time.
Yeah, it's hard.
I didn't commit.
KO.
Ah, the reach.
Round 2. Fight.
I hate that combo.
KO. Round 3. Fight.
Oh no.
KO. Get ready for the next.
No, my game crashed. Fuck.
Oh, unfortunate. I can
Yeah, if you make
hop
a
out
lobby,
and make a
I'll...
lobby. Hopefully it won't sync forever. Okay, there we go.
Perfect.
Do you know when the North America TWT stuff is?
I think it's a week from now or something.
Okay. I want to make sure I don't miss it.
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament 7. Kazuya Mishima. Get ready for the next battle. Round 1. Fight. KO. Round 2. Fight. KO.
I see
Round
part of the
3.
problem.
Fight.
this again.
Great. Round 4. Fight. KO. Final round. Fight.
Oh shit. Oh, no.
Ah, yeah, that was.
KO.
I should have launched that. Oh well.
Yeah.
You win.
Let me know if there are specific matchups you want or anything. I'm just trying to build a picture while I keep playing it.
I noticed that I've been struggling with lately. One thing I've been struggling with lately is, like small Tekken.
What do you mean?
I've been catching myself like when I play AK, I default to like trying to gain an advantage through a punish or you know, a whiff,
Welcome to
something
the
like
King
that,
of Iron Fist Tournament
and
7.
trying to like dash in to try and go for 4-4 neutral 2 or back 4 or a throw or something. So that's getting like, sorry, I'm trying to organize the thoughts. It's getting me blown up a lot, which I think that's something that could be done pretty easily.
Round 1. Fight.
I don't know, it's hard for me to describe right now. I don't know why.
Yeah, I'm not seeing what you're talking about, so we'll see.
Fuck that.
KO. Round 2. Fight. KO. Round 3. Fight.
That's really fast. Holy fuck.
KO.
I think what I was trying to say was I tend to give up a lot of pressure because I want to, or or to give up my turn, give up pressure, give up like free pokes and not necessarily free damage, but because I want to go for like dash back 4 or Shining Wizard, to go for like the more rewarding stuff, I think. So I find myself usually stuck on one side of the spectrum, only doing down 4s, down forward 1s, you know, that kind of thing, and then, you know,
I don't think that matters too much. It's just whatever's gonna kill them, and then we'll figure out what the best way to do that is. You know.
okay.
Like
And
if
that
for neutral 2 is working, then it's like, you know, no reason to not do it.
oh, why did you break that?
KO. Round 2. Fight. KO. Round 3. Fight.
Oh my god. Yeah, that game, it felt like kind of you stopped doing what was winning, and it was only after you mentioned the small Tekken, so I don't know if that was a part of it, but but also, I mean, I'm figuring out a bit more too, but like, I think that yeah, I mean, if the big stuff is working, like, you can keep doing it, you know.
Right. It definitely stopped working when you switched to Kazuya. I was running into some electrics or some sidestep electrics.
Right.
Tournament 7.
What else? You caught me with some like neutral 4, like standing 4s or whatever it's called.
Kind of hit, yeah.
Yeah, it kind of hit. What else? I don't know. I think what I was trying to say was getting stuck on like the big stuff versus the small stuff, like on like just one or the other. Whatever's working is fine. I tend to get stuck, I think, on one or the other when it's not working. So I need to pivot, right? Like I need to adjust.
Okay.
KO.
I got sidestep 4 instead of delayed hop kick.
Fight.
Oh man.
Really like trying to break lumber.
Round 3. Fight. KO. Round 4. Fight.
That's not punishable, is it?
Nice block.
KO. Final round.
It worked.
Fight.
Yeah, down forward 1 is -1 or 0 on block.
Mine's 0. It's really dumb.
Yeah, I gotta remember that. Like,
Nice counter hit.
You lose. Get ready for the next battle.
Yeah, so you got like a really good counter hit sense. When like someone's trying to kill you, like you're at the last part, but you keep picking moves that can get you killed. Luckily they're not.
Yeah.
But, like you do dark upper 4-2-1 or like up forward 4.
right.
If any of those are like back 1s or down forward 2s, because you're reading somebody coming in, right? If you
Right.
did it with like a move that has a bit more safety, like you get the chance to rob without exposing yourself to dying.
KO. Round 2. Fight. KO. Round 3. Fight.
That was a misinput.
You win. one. Fight. KO. Round two. Fight.
Whoa. Oh shit. Whoa.
No. That's not the follow-up.
Oops.
Gotta punish that.
KO. Round three. Fight.
Oh. Why did I try to press there?
KO. You win.
Was that down back one?
Yeah, down back one.
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament 7. Noctis Lucis Kylum. Get ready for the next battle. Round one. Fight.
Man. Wrong button.
KO. Round two. Fight.
Yeah, was that like a down forward one?
No,
Three.
I told myself, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna duck because I want him to go for up forward one here.
I get it.
I'm gonna duck and launch it, and I did it without like confirming that that was happening.
Oh no.
No, sorry.
Oh no.
I ducked. Rip.
Oh.
Great.
I was sick.
Piece of cake.
Get ready for the next battle. Round 1. Fight. KO. Round 2. Fight.
That was a really bad whiff.
KO. Round 3. Fight.
How fast is a forward one?
It's 13, but round start moves are unreliable.
Yeah.
KO. You win.
Piece of cake.
Get ready for the next battle. Round 1. Fight. KO. Round 2. Fight.
Whoa. Good block.
KO. Round 3. Fight.
No.
Great thinking.
I don't know why I thought you were gonna demo man there at the wall.
Fight.
Oh, it's a 50-50.
Slow.
KO. Final round. Fight.
One thing I'm noticing a lot too is like,
Yeah.
this has happened with Feng also, is you'll like make a good defensive read, or like a fuzzy, like down for 1-4 or like down back 1-4, and like you'll do a good one, you get your punish, and then you'll never do it again, even if I do it right after. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. Well, because I'm expecting you to do something different already.
Yeah. Nah. Well, like yeah, maybe the first time, string happens, but like I showed like 7 times in a row that I'm willing to do it, so like you can take it at face value. Like don't like don't give me too much credit.
Right. Well, I was able to discern that I was actually like freezing up a little bit there.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean,
that was my guess too, but yeah.
I don't really know what caused it, but that was what's happening.
Yeah. Just don't like overthink it. Just like if somebody's showing you the same thing, like the answer's the answer regardless of who I am.
Right.
Ooh. Whoa.
And the forward.
KO. Round 2.
I went for a forward trophy there. Oh no.
KO. Round 3.
I don't know
Fight.
why I thought you were gonna go low there, but
Oh shit.
it works.
Oh shit.
I'm breaking Tombstone, man.
Hit me with the one throw.
It's hard on player 1.
Oh shit. Smash.
Oh man.
Oh my god. Okay.
KO. Round 4. Fight.
Unfortunate. And no, unfortunate. I'm dead.
No. Oh.
KO.
All right.
Final round. Fight.
Wow.
I've seen that before. That's
Yeah,
pretty sweet.
so you're playing. I like how you're playing. Pretty in general. It's small things to clean up, and then I think what's gonna happen based on like what you're playing. As you climb more, it's gonna be just like matchup awareness. So, in terms of like the only habits that I noticed that were kind of like systemic, you know what I mean? Like it sounds like that's what you were like looking for. I think it's like, what am I doing that's like systemically wrong? That was my guess from what you were saying. So
I'm sorry. I'm. Give me
Yeah,
one
so-
second.
you good? You good?
You said as I climb more ranks, and then I think you cut out a little bit.
Okay, no worries. What I was saying is, as you climb more ranks, it will. I think what's going to be the next obstacle is just like direct matchup knowledge. I don't think you're like cleaning up what you're doing systemically wrong, which I like. Like I can't find one direct thing to abuse about you. It becomes like kind of like I'm abusing separate things in different situations. So it's more of like
Okay.
refinement rather than like you're fundamentally just the disaster. It's not that anymore.
Right.
So that's a good thing. And then so the things I identified were like round start down forward forward doesn't really give you anything,
Yeah.
but it risks everything, especially against a
Right.
character like mine. So, I low parried a forward forward neutral 2 in like the first to 2 before this, and then you didn't do it for the rest of the game. So, keep that as an option. You
Okay.
did it again in this game, which was good.
I think. Well, so, I don't know if this really matters or not, but my thought process was, so forward neutral 2s like really advantageous for AK.
Yeah.
I feel like it's like +7 or something on hit.
It's something ridiculous like that, yeah.
But if you do, I mean, if you do a dash in and my opponent like presses even like a slower button, I'm probably gonna get counter hit. Like to try and like abuse forward on neutral 2.
Well, then just play
like-
in frame is the answer.
Right. So that happened a bunch, and I was sort of struggling with adapting to that, like
Yeah.
not doing that anymore,
Oh,
and just
okay.
going for like a forward 2 or I don't know, anything better. So I think that's more why I stopped than the low parry.
Okay. Yeah. So keep that in mind. As you get better, it'll be more abused. I wasn't able to do it today, but like I noticed very early from like the Feng sets and early in the beginning that yeah, you're like going for like a comeback snipe on my approach when you're at like a pixel, and you're like really successful at it. Like you did it consistently against a bunch of my characters, which is a very Armor King thing to do, which is good. However, the choices you did to do it were like forward 2-1 or dark upper, like random dark upper, or dark up. The dark upper one isn't too bad because if 10 frame punish, if it won't kill you, is fine. And but again, you're picking options that basically say like I'm betting it all on this, right? Like if you block it, you win. If I hit you, I win.
Right.
Versus there are options that let the game continue. Like if you back one me and nothing happens, you still get to play. If you down forward 2 and like they don't get their punish because of pushback or the situation, you still get to play, you know? So like
Right.
you can make comeback attempts without deciding that the game has to end right here. You've been doing some more. You stopped it towards the end, but in the Kazuya set, you were doing some down 2s that made it really easy for me to sidestep electric.
Yeah,
Yeah. And in general, down 2 is just kind of a weaker mid in the current iteration of AK. And like
yeah,
in tag 2
absolutely.
it was good, but like here, yeah, it's not as strong.
There's no reason for me to go for down 2 in that situation with down forward 2 as an option.
I can't think of many situations where down 2 is good. It's basically just a combo move at this point. Like you said, ran into a lot of electric, and that kind of plays into a similar thing where I saw that off of your there were a lot of situations where I would hit you or something, and I'd be like minus, so I'd backdash or something, and then I'd like come back in with a button, and forward neutral 2 would counter hit me. So your sense of like counter hitting there is good. And you weren't like whiffing a lot in those small pushback situations. You were like dashing in and doing your move. So keep doing that. That's good. If you get counter hit out of it, you can counter adjust. So
right, that's
you're
a good
doing
call.
good there. Yeah. So when I mentioned the defensive fuzzy, there's it's a bit more nuanced than how I framed it. So on one hand, I think you should kill somebody if they just show you something. You can't
You can't let them get away with that stuff, right?
Yeah, well, you can let them get away with it. That's one thing.
Mm.
You don't need to play into every situation to win. And in fact, hiding what you're playing into. Like, for example, if I were playing against, like Shadow has Claudio's move, the down forward 3-1 or down forward 3-2. One of them is mid-high, one of them is mid-mid.
Yeah, okay.
I don't play into it, which means I'm almost never looking to duck the high. I would rather just let him get away with that and not risk taking the mid. So that's an example of choosing not to play into something as a way of and what that does is it does a few things. It hides from your opponent what you're looking for, and if you're hiding that, then it's hard for them to find ways to hit you. Number 2 is you don't open yourself up to the risk of the mix-up. So not ducking my down forward 1-4 is not a bad thing because you're choosing not to duck it. It's only bad because I was willing to do it like 7 times in a row, and you still didn't play into it.
Right.
Which, again, isn't inherently the worst thing in the world, but at the stage you're at, I don't think you need to worry about hiding that kind of intent. I think if somebody's giving you something to punish, just punish it, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
Especially because with Noctis, the down forward 1-2 extension isn't going to hit you ducking. So you only die if you hold duck, and then I do down forward 1, up forward 3. So that's the main thing is against Noctis, it's really low risk to just fuzzy flash duck, and you'll cover like everything. So
that's fine. I think one of the reasons why I was having trouble with it, obviously I was freezing for some reason, and I'm probably going to try and watch that match back and see if I could find out why that was. But Noctis is a character that I almost never see.
Yeah.
So
that's even you were playing pretty well against him, yeah.
Yeah, even seeing the same option over and over again, it was a combination of that not being sort of a muscle memory type deal. Like if I play an Armor King mirror match, I'm ducking down back 2-1-2 every time, right? Like, or I'm sorry, let me rephrase with a better example. I can't. Jin down forward 1-4 and down forward 1-4-4. Since I've played enough Jin and I've played enough Jin players, like I can make that discernment, and it's more of a muscle memory reaction. So, so the Noctis specific thing is something I can work on, but I understand and fully agree with what you're saying about.
So part of it is that's what I mean. Also, when I say that matchup knowledge is going to just become the next thing, because you're you're clearly capable of doing it, but getting used to doing it against that character is a thing. And now that you've stabilized on a single character you're playing, it'll become easier and easier to do those kinds of things. So that's exciting to see. I'm trying to see.
I have to put in more legwork in the lab too.
Yeah, that's what it's gonna get to that point. Like now, like unless your offense becomes so oppressive that you can just run people over. Which honestly, like when I was playing against you as Feng, I felt like okay, You could probably just run over a bunch of people going up pretty high. But
I
yeah.
struggle in the opposite direction. Like it's I feel a lot more comfortable playing players better than me more often now
Yeah.
because I don't play around frames enough. Um, I if a player sits there and respects me, like I'm gonna take all those advantages with AK that I can.
Yeah.
But if they mash out of 4-4 neutral 2 or um you know like stunner trying to go for 4-4 Oki, I'm usually gonna get counter hit
Yeah.
especially.
That was another
So
thing I noticed is like when you had lethal or something, I could hit like a counter hit get up kick to win.
yeah, I'm pretty bad about that.
So
I need to be more patient.
so
Especially when I have like
what
life
you're doing
lead.
is fine. Like the way you're playing is fine. What you do is if you're starting to get counter hit, you have a prepare like a counter strategy. So for example, it could be as simple as going into the lab, doing forward neutral 2, and just doing it down forward 1 after, and like grind out that muscle memory. Just even though it
Yeah.
sounds silly and stupid, just like literally just do that. And then when you get into a fight and somebody is like starting to counter hit you for some reason, you can immediately just switch to that option, and you've like done it with your hands, so your hands kind of know what
Yeah.
they're doing. It sounds super silly, but it honestly makes a big difference. Let's see, forward neutral 2 is +7, yeah, and then let's see, back 4 is 15 frames, so you can always just do that too.
Right. Yeah. Down forward 2 I think works there, especially if like
Yeah,
there is a precedent that my opponent likes to oppress.
yeah.
Likes
If
to
you're
press in
doing
that situation.
if they're pressing that situation, they're basically suiciding for a chance to like get like a little poke damage.
Right.
And if you frame it that way, then you just like, oh great, they've killed themselves. Now I will do the thing that will like make them pay for that. You know.
Right. That
The
makes
hard
sense.
part is if they just do nothing, and you have to take a mix up again or like employ a mix up again. That is like,
Mhm.
can be low parried or whatever. That's a little more scary. But if you know they're mashing, you're like, sweet, thanks for the damage. Like I will now kill you.
Right. Um I can definitely get there. I think it's just a matter of I want to be able to adapt much faster, and that's a much higher level skill than I had probably imagined it to be.
Yeah, don't think about like um the energy you spend like wanting to adapt faster, like that's a good goal, but the energy you spend wanting to do that usually ends up draining the focus needed to actually do it. Like usually
Mhm.
you just do it. Like
Right,
knowing the
and-
defensive option and then just covering it and then getting good at that, and then you'll look back and be like, oh yeah, I'm kind of faster at adapting now. But like trying to like manually speed it up, as in the cases I've seen, doesn't seem to work very well.
Yeah, I think I'm trying to take that sort of thought process of seeing, sort of seeing a skill or a higher level skill that maybe I think I don't have yet, and instead of just trying to say, hey, I need to get this, trying to turn that thought process and that energy into fixing things in a more that are more pressing.
Yeah. It's kind of like if you want like 24-inch biceps, right? Like you see that,
Mhm.
you're like, damn, I want that. Like it's very tempting to just grind out like the curls, and that's gonna work kind of. But
Right.
like usually what ends up lasting longer and being more effective and actually getting you better is doing the whole workout, doing the whole nutrition thing, and then you look back, you're like, oh wait, my arms are a lot bigger than they were before, you know?
Yeah, there's a lot more than just like bicep curls. It's like you need uh you need to work triceps too.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's
So it's
for
like
that
there's a
analogy.
holistic component that's easy to overlook when you're really focused on one goal, and adapting faster is kind of a byproduct of good focus, good knowledge, good rehearsal, more than
Yeah.
it is like more than it is just a raw like innate thing. So for example, like when I was playing Feng, I died to the same shit over and over. If you rewatch this, you'll see it. Like how many forward
Mhm.
neutral 2s killed me.
Oh
And
yeah, a lot.
so like when I switched to Kazuya, it was a little better, and then when I switched to Noctis, I was able to just defend. And like
Mhm.
all of that, the adaptation is a byproduct of my comfort on the character,
Right.
because I'm not thinking about how do I do this move to hit you. It was just like, if I want to hit you, I do this. So if I want to block, I just do this. And because I didn't have to spend extra energy processing, it was just so much easier for me to defend. So you can like definitely watch back the sets and like with that bit of a lens kind of see like, oh, like when he's on Fang, what was I doing that was suddenly working because the attention was divided, and you can use that to your advantage because it'll help you see like, oh, maybe my attention is divided when I'm attacking. Like, you know, like the skill of maintaining awareness while attacking is developable for sure, but it's pretty like
that makes sense.
Becoming aware of it is interesting because it's like, oh shit, I didn't realize I was not paying attention when I was trying to find a way to hit him. Now I'm like paying attention to everything he's doing while I'm trying to hit him. It's like a new like level of awareness.
Yeah, definitely. It's one of those things that I'm starting to understand more and more that it's not as simple as like A to B, you know, where you are and where you want to be. So I think I'm finally starting to understand a lot of the things that really eluded me and I was confused about for a long time, which is definitely exciting. One of the best things though is seeing the problems arise that would have stopped me for weeks or months at a time before, and there were almost always like negativity, and being able to squash those quickly or turn them into motivation and whatnot now.
That's super good. Yeah.
So, but I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, awesome, bro. No, this is a good session. I didn't talk a lot because I was trying to
that's fine.
See different things that would work and not work. So yeah, I'm glad you're figuring shit out. Yeah, in the next one, whenever you do it, I think you're at a point now where it's gonna be better to do VOD review than. I mean, we can always play. Like, I don't mind doing that, but like, outside of direct Noctis things, I think that you'll find more that you're missing. More quickly by like the people at your level that you like should be better than, but are like getting hit.
Yeah,
and figuring what those out are might be really helpful.
I think that's the way to go too, because I know that the ranked spectate sessions are really helpful. But I feel like it changes the parameters of things a lot. I feel like I'm not able to focus as normal.
Yes, I feel exactly the same. I think it's really hard to focus when somebody's telling you a bunch of things right in the fly. I think that.
So I think I think a lot of times it comes back and it gives a you get a lot of false positives. You don't really get an accurate sample.
Yeah, for me, it's less about that. It's more like it just ends up being a weird session where you can't really focus and you're not doing things you know you can do. Like,
yeah, exactly.
But I think it's really good. What I think those sessions are good for is if you're like genuinely clueless about what is going on focus wise. Like if you're like for example, if you went into a spectate match and you're playing the same guy that you play all the time and you know the matchup, but you can't beat him and you know what's happening and you can't execute it. That's
like missing simple punishes and
that's
stuff.
That's like the one niche case where I think no, like where you 100% know everything. Well, not like literally everything, but you're like pretty comfortable and you have a solid strategy, but you can't like execute it. That's the one niche case where I think it'd be useful. It's like, okay, like we're probably losing focus at some point. What is where is that happening? I think that's like one niche case where it's super useful. But outside of that, I think, yeah, like usually VOD review lets you, because it's hard to fight and analyze at the same time. So,
yeah, good deal.
All right.
Well, thanks again, man.
Yeah, I'll upload this and I will catch you later.
Thanks very much. Have a good one.
You too. See ya.